Hello YouTube world, Pretend Farmer here. Not a real farmer, just pretending. Special shout out to Andrew. This video is for you. So we're going to address a controversial subject here today on the Pretend Farm. The question is, now that we're moving into winter and the daylight is getting shorter, do you provide lighting in your coop so that your chickens will continue to lay all throughout the winter, more so than if you didn't provide lighting? So let's just get right down to business here. Does providing a light in your chicken coop in the wintertime allow them to lay more eggs? The answer is yes. Chickens typically throttle back their egg laying in the wintertime because the days are shorter and the shorter daylight hours shuts down their egg production. Providing a light in your coop will trick the chickens into thinking they're having those still long days that are no longer existent. You'll get more eggs that way. Might cost you a little bit on the light bill, so why in the world wouldn't anybody want to do that then? Did you know that a chicken, a pullet, is born with all the eggs in it that it's going to ever lay? Thousands of little yolks are in these chicks when they hatch. And as they get about 18 to 20 weeks old, those yolks, they're going to start to develop and they'll drop down into what's called the oviduct. That egg will take about a full day to develop. And typically, chickens will lay in the morning. About 30 minutes after they lay, the next egg drops down and the process starts all over again. It develops all over the night, and the next day they lay another egg. Chickens will lay about a week and then they'll take a day off. If you've got chickens, you know by now, so they sometimes skip a day. So now that we understand that this chicken is only going to lay X number of eggs in its lifetime, to put it to you in plain English, if you put a light in your coop, this chicken that would have laid eggs for you for 5 years might stop giving you eggs after 3 years. You'll have gotten more eggs during that 3 years, but you're going to be feeding a chicken after that that's no longer producing you eggs. So you got to ask yourself, do we put a light in there and speed up the process? Or do we just let nature take its course and have a chicken that gets a little bit of a break every now and then from eggs? Another thing is, if chickens have light in their coop at nighttime, they don't seem to get as good a night's sleep and they can end up being stressed out, which in turn will reduce egg production. Now, if you don't like the fact that you're not getting eggs in the wintertime and you're somebody that just absolutely has to have eggs year round, get you a chicken like this. She's camera shy right now. She doesn't want to be on film. I'm sorry. These salmon favrils are notorious for laying eggs all winter long, even during the cold, short winter days when most chickens shut down. They don't need a light. So now you have to decide for yourself, you're going to let your chickens have the break this winter, or are you going to keep them cranking with a light bulb? It's got to be your call.